Hey everyone, this is part 2 of 3 in my series on how federal agencies might have illegally fired probationary employees. If you missed part 1, go watch it now, or better yet, feel free to go to the link in my bio and sign up for our newsletter so you can read all 3 parts directly, not rely on the algorithm. This will be in our Monday's newsletter to get the links. So let's talk about the law. What rules are agencies likely breaking when they fire probationary employees under false performance claims? And what legal protections do you actually have? Now, normally probationary employees have limited rights. Agencies can fire you for performance or conduct issues, and you don't have the same appeal rights as a full career employee. But there's a big exception to this, right? Agencies cannot fire probationary employees in a way that violates civil service laws. So that's exactly what some people are saying is happening right now, and they might be correct. They're saying agencies are not actually firing people for performance issues. They're using this as an excuse to do mass layoffs without following the proper reduction in force or RIF process. Here's why that could be found to be illegal. Well, it has been in some courts. There are federal laws that require agencies to follow a structured process when cutting jobs due to budget issues or restructuring. It's called a RIF, or reduction in force, and under federal regulations, 5 CFR Part 351, agencies must follow specific rules, like considering seniority, veteran status, and offering employees reassignment options before separating them. But instead of doing that, agencies are circumventing these laws by using probationary status as a loophole, it's argued. They're calling it performance-based termination when it's actually a layoff, is the argument. That would be a direct violation of the merit system's principles to protect federal employees from arbitrary or unfair terminations. That's why this isn't just some conspiracy theory. The courts and the MSPB are stepping in, at least initially. We'll see what happens. A federal judge in California issued a ruling questioning the legality of these firings, for instance, stating OPM does not have the authority to order mass terminations at federal agency. This is huge because it directly challenges the entire basis for these firings. The United States Office of Special Counsel has gotten involved and has requested emergency stays for multiple probationary employees. The MSP agreed, stopping the terminations for 6 employees and saying there's enough evidence that these firings violated civil service laws. In simple terms, these agencies might have just broken the law. So what can you do if you're affected? Well, that's what I'm going to cover in part 3 with steps you can take, how to challenge a probationary termination, and the legal options available to you. So go to the link in my bio and sign up for our newsletter so you can get the full breakdown, not just what social media decides to show you today. And if you know a federal employee who's been fired unfairly during their probationary period, send them this video, share it. They need to know their rights. We'll see you in part 3. Thank you.